Rosenzweig, and I'm here with
William Shakespeare.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you today. Is that all right?
Okay, fire away.
All right, my first question for you is, when were you born?
Actually, I was born today, April 23rd.
Happy
Yes.
birthday!
Thank you.
How old are you? You don't look a day over 15.
Oh, you're so kind, but I am 451.
Oh, well, anyways, what were your parents' names?
My parents were Jonathan and Mary Shakespeare, quite the lovely people they were.
And you mentioned that they were very lovely people. What did they do for a living?
My father worked in leather, making gloves and such, and my mother stayed at home.
And did you have any siblings?
I had 7. Their names were Margaret, Joan, Edmund, Gilbert, and yeah, 2 of them passed away, unfortunately, and when we were 8.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Did the rest of them live long lives?
Yes, actually.
Okay, is that...
Thank you.
Okay, so did you ever find true love?
Oh, yes, very much. I found it in my wife, Anne Hathaway. We got married.
And where were you married?
Temple Gratford.
Oh, how lovely. Okay, moving on. Did you 2 have any children?
We had 3. Their names were Susanna, Judith, and Hamlet, but sadly Hamlet passed away.
Oh, that must have been very hard for you.
We still grieve over him to this day. Elizabeth.
I have a few questions for you today.
Okay. I have really nothing else to do, so might as well.
You had these men called an acting troupe. How would you
Yes.
describe those men?
The acting troupe mainly consisted of kinsmen of Lord Chamberlain. Yes.
And what did those men do for you?
The men, they acted out what I was writing. So, yeah.
So you didn't have any women in your plays?
It wasn't very much okay to do that in that time period, so we kind of had to use the men.
Like you used the younger, weaker men?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. How many plays have you written?
37, but only 36 have been published.
Interesting. And where did you show your plays?
I showed them in my theatre, the Globe Theatre.
And is that theater still around?
Unfortunately, no. It burned down, so
I'm sorry to hear that. You used several different themes in your plays.
yes, the themes I used were mainly histories, comedies, tragedies, and the occasional romance.
And do you know how many of each you have used?
Off the top of my head, I would say 14 comedies, 10 tragedies, 4 romances, and 10 histories.
Interesting. And so you let all your emotions out into your writing?
Well, I would go mad otherwise.
Good point. And you also wrote sonnets?
Yes, if I'm right now just thinking about it, over 100, yes, roughly.
Incredible. Incredible. So with all of these writings and things you've accomplished, do you consider yourself to be one of the greatest writers of all time?
Well, to be or not to be is the real question.
So I'll take that as a yes?
No, I guess I'll just leave that up to my fans.
Okay, well thank you. That's all the questions I have for today.
Thank you, it's quite a pleasure.
My name's Elizabeth Palladino.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am William Shakespeare, here with the PJG News team, and we are signing out America.
William Shakespeare!